It's a cause for celebration here on Bailey's Breakdown. Happy 4th episode, and happy Bailey Briggs, because you guys let me buy myself a cake for absolutely no reason. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you stick around to catch up on your entertainment news. First, I'll talk to you guys about what's hitting theaters that you need to see, like Onward and Run This Town. Next, I'll tell you what you can watch on your couch, on your streaming services like Love is Blind, and my new favorite, The Circle. And finally, I'll tell you what's on celebrities' faces that's making everyone freak out. Stay tuned for Bailey's Buzz. First up is Pixar's movie Onward, which is an animated movie voiced over by the beloved Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. These two act as brothers in an alternate world that are trying to get their father back for a day. The problem is they only get the bottom half of him. Watch the clip here.
What was Dad like?
His beard was scratchy, he had a goofy laugh.
I wish I'd met him.
I have something for you from your dad.
It's a wizard staff.
I wrote this spell so I could see for myself who my boys grew up to be.
This spell brings him back.
Back to life?
He wanted to meet you more than anything.
Holy toot of Zadar! How did you...
I don't know, it just started!
Hang on! Ah!
Dad?
Ah, just don't top part! Dad, you are in your house! Oh, boy! We've only got 24 hours to bring back the rest of Dad. We're going on a quest.
Next, in select theaters is Run This Town, which is based on a true story about a political scandal. It premiered last South by Southwest in 2019, and I had the privilege of interviewing its amazing cast, including Nina Dobrev, Ben Platt, and Mena Massoud. So check out my interviews here.
What is the difference in acting for something lighthearted in a political drama like this?
Aladdin has its not lighthearted moments as well, but this was challenging in a different way. There's a lot of political language, very, very fast speeches that you have to do. So it's funny, I filmed this right after Aladdin, and Aladdin was definitely difficult in some aspects, but there was things I experienced on this film that were so much harder than anything I had to do on Aladdin. So that's what I love about being an actor.
So there's no singing in this film, right?
No, none at all.
You don't get to hear the heavenly voice this time, but we'll be listening to the album, so it doesn't even matter. So so just tell us about your character really quick for the audience.
So I play this guy named Bram Shriver, who is a Jew like myself, fresh out of college, and he studied journalism in school and is really ambitious and wanting to really get ahead, and he gets hired by this fictional newspaper, the Toronto Record, and through very much by chance, gets a phone call that wasn't meant for him, and it gives him a tip into the Rob Ford scandal and an opportunity to report on it in a way that someone at his sort of lower level would never really have the opportunity to do. And it's sort of the ways in which he's equipped to do that and the ways in which he really is not equipped to do that.
Could you tell us a little bit about your character?
My character is Ashley. She is a law student who graduates and isn't able to find a job in her desired area of employment. And so she finds herself working for a politician and is subjugated to some inappropriate behavior and has to deal with all kinds of themes that she's based on a real person who this all happened about 5 or 8 years, like a while ago. Yeah. So before the Time's Up movement, and yet now more than ever, I think it's important to tell these stories, and so we are.
Next up, we need to talk about the Love is Blind reunion. We've been waiting for it for about a week, but I was anxious, and I'm so excited it was as good as I thought it was going to be. Lauren and Cameron are still happily married, and we love them. And then Amber and Barnett are just as crazy separately as they are together, but they are still in love. Amber actually went in on Jessica, who honestly deserved it, but props to her for even showing up to the reunion after all the social backlash that she's gotten, and she gave a great apology. And then, spoiler alert, Gianna and Damien are actually still dating, even though Damien said I don't at the wedding. So I guess this is proof that love really is blind. Guys, I have a show you have to watch. You've probably already watched it, and I'm the one that's late to the story, but guess what? I'm gonna tell you about it anyways. It's called The Circle, and it's a crazy social media experiment where everyone can be whoever they want and you don't meet face to face. You're trapped in these little apartments and you communicate only through The Circle, which is a social media platform. You can either catfish or be yourself, but either way you have to rank each contestant and the winner gets $100,000. It gets catty, and I mean catfishy. Thanks guys. Anyways, if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it on Netflix now. The ending is so good. I love the winner. Comment below if you've seen it and you like the winner as well.
Circle, can I see Alana's profile? I'm a full-time model. No.
On social media, you can be anyone.
Let the games begin.
And say anything.
Okay, let me think.
So who would you be if $100,000 was on the line? Welcome to The Circle.
What's up, Circle?
A new social experiment where players don't meet face to face.
What?
They only communicate through The Circle.
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 Circle? Take me to my profile.
Oh, man, this is better than Christmas.
But what happens next
My game plan is just to be myself.
must be seen to be believed.
A new player has joined The Circle.
The new queens came out with claws.
I hope you all you say you are, because I'm not.
No way.
In The Circle, I'll be playing my girlfriend, Rebecca.
This is nuts. Here we go, honey.
And nothing is off limits.
My crazy cramps get really bad.
What?
Get ready for surprising twists.
There's one thing that I have been keeping from you.
Wow.
Here is a photo of the real me.
What?
Bailey's Breakdown today will be used to talk about one of Hollywood's wildest trends right now, the face tat. The face tat. I mean, is it any different than permanent eyeliner? Probably not. I'll let you decide. I'm just here to tell you about what celebrities are on trend. First up, of course, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Post Malone. He's just telling us how it is. He is always tired, tatted under his eyes, and to be honest, the permanent bags under my eyes say the exact same thing. So I don't really see a problem there. Next up, we have our boy crush turned tatted man, Justin Bieber. He went a different route and has little tattoos on his face that you can barely see. One is a cross, and then he has Grace above his forehead. And all I have to say is what I would do to have my name be Grace right now. Right, ladies? Believers forever. And then finally, the man that started the controversy, Presley Gerber. Now, you may not know this name, but he's Cindy Crawford's son, and he's into modeling himself. The problem is he got misunderstood under his eye, and people are looking at it as a cry for help. Some are wondering how he's gonna model again, but look, I understand you, Presley. You can just get it removed later. So I don't know what the fuss is about. Also, there's makeup for that. If he wants to put something on his face, he can do whatever he wants. That's it for Bailey's Breakdown this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next week, I'm gonna take us on a little trip to Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. But in the meantime, I just have a lot of important things to get to, so catch you next time.